All right, here is a rather obscure question, and it is saying, what is a function of sucrose in plants? So again, based on the question order here, they're probably talking about carbohydrates and functions of different types of carbohydrates, which you can split into your monosaccharides, disaccharides, and polysaccharides. You need to know the basics. So sucrose happens to be a disaccharide, and here they're linking this because it's a higher level paper to the plant science unit. So don't underestimate these connections that can be made between different parts of the syllabus within just a question like this. So what is the function of sucrose in plants? For me, immediately when I'm seeing this, I'm thinking about sucrose and this being used as a carbohydrate that's moved around by active translocation. So active translocation. So from source to sink or from sink to source, translocation to be used by cells as an energy source, basically, for cellular respiration. But I don't see anything along the lines of used as an energy source for cellular respiration here. All I see is protection, transport, support, and photosynthesis. Now, the closest answer to what I was just talking about might be photosynthesis in terms of cellular respiration, but remember, photosynthesis and cellular respiration are opposite processes. So sucrose is actually being produced by photosynthesis. To say that a function of sucrose is photosynthesis, that doesn't seem to really make sense. So I'm a little bit skeptical about that one, so I'm going to draw a little sad face there. Protection and support are kind of along the same lines, but really for plants, protection and support, let me join up these arrows here. It's going to be really ugly to see. I'm probably thinking about cell walls and turgor, basically. But cell walls, they do involve a carbohydrate, but it's not sucrose. It's actually a polysaccharide called cellulose, which is made up of monosaccharides, chains of glucose molecules. So cellulose would be what I would choose for A and C, but they're talking about sucrose, so those would be definitely out. Between B and D, I'm left with transport here, and transport is actually, related to, I'll see the dotted line here, my active translocation. It's a product of photosynthesis, and is moved around the cell to be used for a source of cellular respiration and energy in cellular respiration. So transport is probably the best answer here. I still think this is a yucky question, but the answer is transport. And so make sure to take some time to digest these questions as well too. And by the way, if you digest starch, you get maltose and then glucose.